today, back in Rochdale Cemetery, and a little bit different today. Yeah. Doing this is a bit of a special, bit of a behind the scenes thing, and try and explain to you why there's a gap between the videos, between the last one and the one before, and it's all to do with this place. Yeah, when I was filming the Wesley Molseed and Stefan Kitchkill video, I had to do it in 2 parts, but it was like 2 months apart. That's because on the first time I had an experience. Yeah, something or someone decided to attack me, as mad as it sounds. For the people that don't know me, I'm actually quite sensitive to picking stuff up, spirits wise. That's part of the reason why I will go around the cemeteries and I like it. But while I was here, I found a mass grave, right, which was over the far end of the cemetery, which I'm going to take you to in a minute. But it's a mass grave from 3 chapels. Now, normally I don't experience anything, but this time was pretty bad. Yeah. So the mask is obviously because of COVID, but also, so I'm not showing you lot what I look like. Right. So when I was at these graves, these mass graves, suddenly, I mean, this was like first thing in the morning. Well, I'll say about between 9 and 10 in the morning, or 8 and 9 and 10. Wide awake, suddenly felt drained of energy. Really tired, almost falling asleep, sick, like physically sick, and I had to sit down. And I started to sit down for like half an hour, but I had to sit in here so I could get some energy back to get up and leave. Now, I don't normally let things bother me, but that did. That was probably the worst I've had, especially in a cemetery. It was horrible. So I mean, whether that was a spirit of someone who just didn't like me filming, or just an evil bastard, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get to the graves now, just up here somewhere. Right, I'll cut back to it. Right, so I'm getting up to these now. It's basically all this green land here. I'll get to the first stone. So yeah, when I came here, everything was fine at first. Took a few photos. But where I think I went wrong was I had to touch the grave markers to clear them off a bit. This was the first one. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'll put it on the screen in a second where it is, which one it is. So that's one. Mass grave. It pretty much all is one big giant grave. With the amount of bodies there, you'd think it would be anyway. Here's the second one. Right, and then the last one's down here. So yeah, I think if I hadn't touched them, maybe I wouldn't have been affected in the way I was. Anyway, I don't want it to happen again. I didn't like it. This one's clearer. Remains removed from the graves at the Baptist Chapel, Town Meadows, Rochdale. So it would have been demolished in 1973. But on Instagram, if you follow me on there, it's Grave Interest UK. If you don't, have a look. You'll see I put photos of these, the old chapels, a little bit about them. One of them is still standing. I'll tell you what though, I'm thinking I should maybe do a separate video on these mass graves and their chapels where they used to be. Get out there, put it on video, put photos of what they used to look like, put them here on YouTube. Do you think good idea? I think it is. Yeah. So that's why them flowers are there, because it's one big mass grave. Okay. So, yeah, I did the Edward Woodward grave. I was filming this one at the same time, the last one. Not this one, the last one. Leslie Mulseed and Stephen Kitchko. I was filming that at the same time. And that's when I started to feel ill from looking at these. It wouldn't have anything to do with Stephen Kitchko or Leslie Mulseed at all. It's that there's someone buried in there that didn't like me. I mean, I feel alright now, but like I say, I think it's because I've not touched them gravestones and grave markers. I think whoever it was decided to take my energy. Why, I don't know. But yeah, I felt really horrible, sick, tired. I had to sit down, I had to find a bench to sit down on. So yeah, between filming, after doing Stephen Kitchko's grave, which was the first part, it's actually the second half of the video that I did, I had a walk around. I was trying to find Leslie's grave, which I didn't find it that day. And I found a mass grave. Took some photos. People on Instagram that follow me on there will see it. There was 3 chapels, 3 different grave markers. Several hundred bodies in one spot. And I even put photos of the old chapels on, so you can see where they were from. So yeah, this video was just explaining why there's a gap between the two and this one. I've not been wanting to go back into a cemetery since that, so this is the first time, and I feel absolutely fine. So I'll get back to making the videos. I'll probably do that next, actually. The mass graves one. Yeah, I'll do that next. This is probably going to be the last video of the year. So in the new year, could possibly start with that one, or something else maybe. Who knows? Anyway, right. Gonna get going. I'll leave this place now. Thanks for watching. If you don't want to miss that next video on the mass graves, press the subscribe button. Right, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.